What's up, weirdos? It is officially spring. It is 70 degrees out. The birds are chirping, and that weird guy who put a race car engine into his little 80s farter car keeps flying up and down the road. But everything is getting back to normal, which is nice. I did do a little bit of planting in the garden, and you're also going to see our other major garden project that I've been working on. And it is part of the reason why there hasn't been as many gaming videos lately. Yeah, you can kind of see it in the background. Yeah, I basically built a bunch of raised beds with trellises, just like this. We have expanded the garden, and there is a reason for that. There's a major reason for that. And I want to talk a little bit about food security, because the world has gone totally nuts in the last few years. And, with the pandemic, plus financial instability, civil unrest, all kind of crazy things going on in the world right now. So it's a good idea to grow as much of your own food as you can, and that's what I'm trying to do. My goal is to be as self-reliant as I can possibly be, and grow as much food as I possibly can. Now, I'm nowhere close to that, but I'm getting closer. It's always about making baby steps. Rome was not built in a day, and that is kind of my philosophy with this. As you can see, this is the main raised bed garden that we had over the last few years. And we had an in-ground garden over here, and now it is raised beds as well. So very excited about that. These are all 2x8s. There is a 2x10 bed. This smaller bed right here is a 2x10. And then these are all 2x6 beds. So as you can see, a little bit deeper. So I'm looking forward to that. You can see we also have a greenhouse over here. I set this up a few days ago. I got it on Amazon. It was a cheap frame, about 190 bucks. So we will see how long it holds up. I think it looks pretty good. It's got some braces on it, so it looks okay. I did order some U-shaped stakes that I'm going to put on the bottoms of them. They're about 16 inches long. So there's going to be 6 of those. So I think that'll really help hold this in place. Plus, it comes with some rope and some other stakes that I can put into the ground. So I don't think it's going to blow anywhere. It's just a question of, will the frame hold up, and how long will it hold up? It seems like it'll be okay, though. So we're going to use this for starting seeds and stuff like that, and planting maybe some tomatoes in here to try to avoid blight and all that. We will see. I don't know. I've had trouble with blight pretty much every year. There's certain tomatoes that I found that don't really get any blight around here, and I'm definitely going to be planting those this year. But for a lot of your tomatoes, they're probably going to get blight anyway. So greenhouse, it might be a good choice for your tomatoes, and cabbages also, because we have so many cabbage moths around here. So I'm definitely going to grow some cabbages in here as well. So you can also see there are some mounds over here in the food forest, and that means there's some holes there. Yeah, I dug up some holes. I'm going to be planting some more fruit trees in there, and some nut trees. A couple hazelnuts are going to go over there, a couple cherries over here. I ordered a bunch of trees, guys. I think I ordered like $1,000 worth of trees and plants and all kind of stuff. So it is coming here in the next few weeks, and I got to get all that planted. So looking forward to that. I'm getting as many holes dug as I can right now, because I know I'm just going to get overwhelmed with stuff. I mean, I've been overwhelmed with this project here this month, and it's almost done. I still have to find some cattle panels somewhere. I haven't found any. I want to build a kind of an arched cattle panel trellis. I want to do 2 of them for those beds in the background, and I'm still looking for cattle panels. So that's going to be that project is kind of up in the air as of right now. As you can see, this is our sunken garden. The retaining wall that I built back in the fall is looking pretty good. I haven't seen any major issues with it. So we will see how long that lasts. It was my first attempt at building a wall of any sort. So we will see how well it goes. I do have some stuff planted in here already. I planted some peas and some beets over here in these gardens. And then over here I have some turnips and some kohlrabi. 2 rows of turnips here, 2 rows of kohlrabi. I got 4 rows of spinach, along with 4 rows of lettuce, and those are 4 different types of lettuce. And then over here, I'm getting an area laid out for my schizandra berry trellis, and we're going to have some schizandra berries planted in here. They like shade, and this is about the shadiest spot I've got here in the garden. Usually the sun comes up right around there, and about midday it's about in here, so it's kind of blocked by the trees. And then towards the evening in the summertime, it sets kind of over there. So I think it will get enough sun. Schizandra berries, apparently they don't like a lot of sun, so we will see how that goes. And over here I have a variety of greens planted. I have some mustard, I also have sorrel and kale, a little bit of salad burnet, and I think I also planted, what else did I plant in here? I can't remember, guys. I planted all kinds of greens in here, but, and there's even more over here too. I think I have some Swiss chard and some corn salad in here, so plenty of greens. Oh yeah, arugula, that's the other thing I planted in here. Plenty of greens in here. And of course, in the main garden, I planted a row of carrots along with some peas over here in this bed. I planted some radishes in here. This is going to be mainly for watermelons, this bed right here. I'm going to put a couple watermelon plants in there, and then we'll have those radishes in there. They will help a little bit, but I'll probably harvest them before I plant the watermelons. And then more peas in here. And then I also got some strawberries. They were sent to me from California, so California is like 2 months ahead of us. So I had to get them in the ground in mid-March. And you can see they are actually doing okay. They're actually doing okay. A couple of them didn't make it, but I mean, 50 plants for under 20 bucks. You know, that's a pretty good deal. And you know, if all of them make it, great. If some of them die, that's fine too. There's a few that didn't make it, but for the most part, they're looking pretty good. So that is exciting. We've had a pretty good spring here so far. It's been pretty mild, pretty warm, which is nice compared to the last few years. Spring usually starts in April. We usually don't have spring in March because it's always really cold and raining and everything. But it's been pretty nice lately. And again, there is the barn, the Amish built barn that I got. It's a great barn. I really like it, and it is a perfect place to store all my tools. And again, another project for the summer is to get a water catchment system set up so I can harvest rainwater and then water my garden with that. But yeah, we are looking pretty good so far, and lots of trees to plant and other stuff like that. These trees over here, I'm thinking about clearing these back because this is kind of a flat area right over here. It would be perfect for growing stuff. So I'm thinking about cutting that back a little bit, and there's obviously a lot of trees in here that have to get cut back. A lot of stuff around the base of the forest. And then some trees back in there that are starting to die. A lot of aspens in there. So I'm thinking about cutting those out. I need to find a place to plant my pawpaw trees. So they're going to go in there somewhere. But yeah, just a little update on how things are going. Looking pretty good so far. I've been very busy, but looking forward to this year. There's going to be a lot of stuff growing in this garden this year. It's going to be crazy, and I am just super excited. So I think that's a good place for us to leave off. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments. Share it with your friends. Subscribe if you haven't already, because I plan on doing a lot of gardening videos this year, guys. Lots of gardening videos, and of course I also do gaming videos, and there might be some other different types of videos thrown in there as well. So I will see you guys later. Goodbye.